What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord series running as a Battanian vassal. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, we have gotten peace. You guys did mention that we can, change workshops, I believe. I'll have to look more into that. If we look at our wood workshop isn't making us that much money. We'll see if that goes up at all. We'll see if that changes. Our production says it's halted for our smithy. We're trying to keep this stored in hopes of improving. I'm gonna turn that off for now. See if maybe stocking up helps. Still obviously learning the mechanics. And you guys mentioned that I should be kicking in the tournaments, and that might help. The main reason why I don't kick as of right now is because I feel like it exposes me, because the shield bash, I actually don't know how it works with two-handed weapons, if I'm being honest. But when to shield bash, you can do it while blocking. And then if you're not blocking, you kick. But with a two-handed weapon, I actually don't know how that works. Like, do you bash with the two-handed weapon? So that's something that we can experiment, because obviously we are struggling, especially in these Battanian tournaments, with the two-handed. And then obviously our one-handed skill isn't super great, so we are struggling in the tournaments. Our losing streak continues. We do have peace with everybody, and we could get 100% support in going back to war with the Sturgians. However, if we did that, we would use all of our influence and wouldn't be able to raise an army. Is there something specifically that we were doing right now? I think we just dropped off our iron, maybe? So I suppose what we could do, I guess, try and go and look for deserters? Try and level up our troops some, try and gain some influence? How are we looking in terms of our party comp? I wouldn't mind more cavalry. And then maybe just grabbing some infantry with the remainder of our troops. That maxes us out at 174. I do kind of feel like maybe we should be creating our own party soon. So we should probably be looking to see if we can get some more companions. And we just kind of wait for our next war to pop off. Diplomacy. We are nearly up to 6,000 strength, which is nice to see. The Vlandians are back up to full strength, which sucks. They're back up to 12,000. Sturgians and the Vlandians are both at war with the Western Empire, which also kind of sucks. That could mean that both of them get stronger. I'm not seeing any deserters, really. But we are still gaining money, which I suppose is good. We could do some questing, I suppose, if we really wanted to. I kind of thought, since a lot of battles were happening over here, we would find a decent amount of deserters. Doesn't look like we're really paying any mercenaries at the moment. Those mercenaries really saved our lives. Alright. Keep. Once Vipin captured? Let's go ahead and start off with the tournament, I suppose. For a rigid helm. Is that Kaige-O on our team? I see that orange helmet you got, buddy. My gosh, this person's a tank. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You look like a noob with the bow. The bow's supposed to be our specialty. Okay, it is like a bash with What are we gonna do there? What? It looks like we are gonna advance to the next round. We're gonna 1v1 Kaige-O for the end. We missed! Oh my gosh. Alright, come on, Darbard. Alright, at least our companion won. I'll tell you what, these tournaments make us look like complete noobs. Complete noobs. It's quite embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Quite embarrassing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell that. Sell those. And keep traveling around, I suppose. We need another war to pop off. Could go check on our city, but our city should be fine for a little bit. A Landian vassal just got taken prisoner. We could try and start trying to marry Kaige-O's daughter for Rain. She's currently where? In Veth. There's no way she's like a vassal, is she? Does she lead her own party? Okay, it looks like Western Empire and the Sturgians just made peace. And I'd assume, yeah, Vlandians are taking this castle. Now would be a perfect time to declare war on the Vlandians while they're distracted. Where the heck is this lady going? We don't care so much about the looters. We could just talk to Kaige-O. But let's see if maybe we can pass these skill checks. Still says she's somewhere over here. I don't think she would be in the castle. That's not what I wanted. Did say she was somewhere over here. How the heck are you over there now? Maybe it would just be easier to find Kaige-O. We're not gonna marry you off. I mean, at least we're slowly gaining a bit of influence. We have plenty of food at the moment. Still says you're over there. Kaige-O's over here. Trade agreement. Sure, I suppose. Maybe keep them friendly with us for the time being. Oh, she's in here. I see you. Me lady. We'll lose... Nah, we'll lose 2 of my troops. Corain. Talk.
It's been a while.
Lady. Lady. This is our first talk. Let's calm down. I wish to profess myself your most ardent admirer. Offer my hand in marriage. You're a handsome devil, I'll give you that. Ooh. We meet from time to time, as is the custom, to see if we are right for each other. I hope to see you again soon. Let's go ahead and wait a little bit. She's leaving. So she does command her own party. Which is kind of dope, because we might be able to get her to command her own party if she becomes like a part of my family. 100%. They say you have traveled quite widely. Tell me a bit about your journeys. I feel lucky to live in a time where a valiant warrior can make a name for himself. I'm just honored to have fought alongside comrades who thought nothing of shedding their blood to keep me alive. And I hope I can bring peace to the land and justice and alleviate people's suffering. Nice. 3 successes. She going back to the castle? And taking all of the recruits? Yes, she is. So we'll go ahead and we'll follow her a little bit, like a little stalker, creeper type guy. And, see when we can talk to her again. Does not seem to be this day. Oh, there's some deserters. Taking out our poor villagers. Discuss our future together. My foes may not fear my sword, but they should fear my cunning. Let no one, not even your family, come between us. Yes! Yes, I think I would be honored to accept your proposal. Kaige-O, as head of our family, needs to give his blessing. There are usual financial arrangements to be made. And Kaige-O is, ironically, right here.
My greetings to you.
My lord, I wish to discuss the final terms of my marriage with Corraine. Very well, then. 7,000 gold is all you're asking for? Shit, dude, I'm almost as rich as you. We're swimming in money. On the 8th day of summer, 1089, Durngill married Corraine. We're married! To the daughter of the High King, by the way. That's pretty sick. May our noble and powerful houses join together on this day of celebration and aim to rule all of Calradia. That was my speech. Very nice. Congratulations, and may the heavens bless you. Why, thank you, sir. Okie dokie. Corraine is regrouping. She doesn't have great steward. She has nice medicine. Okay tactics and okay engineering. She is a beast in combat. We can still get 4 more companions. I do think one of our companions should be... You're an empire. You have nice medicine and stewardship. But it doesn't look like your combat skills are that great. If we look at our party currently... What is your surgeon skill? 126? I mean, that is better. And then we could get her to lead her own army, potentially. I'll take a new, like, medic, doctor type dude. Sure.
Right. So, who might you be then?
My name is Durngill, sir. I can tell you my story, though it is painful to recall. I'm a surgeon. I trained at the Imperial Academy in Lycoron. I had many rich and influential patients in the town. I thought I was well shielded from the intrigues and dangers of the Empire. But one day, I was contacted by an agent of the Bureau of Barbarian Affairs. I do not know how well you know them. Their original mission was to keep the foreign tribes divided and weak, but they expanded their remit into all the affairs of the Empire, anything that might be deemed a threat. At first, they wanted small, harmless details about my patients. To do so was a violation of my oath, but I was anxious to have the favor of the Bureau. But soon they began to call on me for more and more. One time, they came at midnight. They had a man who plotted against the Emperor, they said, and they needed a confession, and wished me to use my art to elicit that confession. If I refused, they said, they would disclose our relationship to my patients. I would be ruined. I went with them to my shame, and what I was asked to do to that man's body, I shall not repeat it. You, too, are a victim of the hideous power of the state. I should have refused. My practice was ruined anyway. To blot out the memory of that night, I took opium. Until my pallid face so alarmed my patients that they no longer called on me. So I fled the city and have wandered from town to town ever since. I would welcome steady work if I could find it. I could use someone like you. Boom, diggity dog. Okay, Dester the surgeon. Now, you're gonna have horrible gear, and sadly, all we have for you is a nothing. Because we just sold our helmet. So, what we are going to do is parties. We're gonna get you into the surgeon slot. You're actually a better scout than my brother. You are a pretty solid engineer. I'm gonna keep my brother as the scout and put you as the engineer. You have solid steward too. I feel like you could low-key be a fire vassal. You just have poor scouting. Like, you could be a fire party, or like leader of a party. We just need to get you some gear. Let's see what we have. First, let's see what weapons you're proficient in. Nothing. We could do one-handed shield and throwing. We're not gonna give you a crossbow. One-handed shield and throwing is what we'll give you. Ooh, a bastard sword. That looks fire. It doesn't have as high of a weapon reach. Do you have better handling? I'm gonna splurge and get me a nice sword. Now, nobody else is using two-handed. We have everybody else shielded. I might keep this, though, in case we do come across a two-handed party member. It's pretty easy to find upgrades for shields, so I'm just going to give you something simple for now. And then we'll give you 2 sets of Highland throwing axes. I might really just ball out here. Although that doesn't... That kind of blends in. I guess not really. Sure. Why does it say we have 4 of these? What the heck is going on? Oh, because I grabbed them all, didn't I? Oops. Okay, you're pretty kitted, my dude. 170,000, but we got some nice upgrades for ourselves as well. We're pretty ballin'. We're pretty ballin'. I'd like to have like a full-scale set, but it doesn't seem like... Like, what we have is just better. Pretty ballin'. We'll take it. Okay, let's go search for more companions. Another child was born. I think I'm gonna look for one more companion. I'm pretty happy with 20 cav in our party. Why do we have a Sea Raider chief? Whatever. Whatever. See if we can't find one more companion. And then I might send somebody loose. To go and create their own party. Because then we could constantly travel with them. We don't need to be tracking that little village anymore. But that should increase our strength, too. How are we doing on strength? We're getting closer to 7,000. Valandians are down to nearly 10k. Which is nice to see. Ooh, they got pushed off that castle. Nobody in there. Manage town. Let's invest until we have about 200,000. We're getting the Mason next. Some more loyalty and owner's influence could be nice. Let's go ahead and add you to the queue. Reduced food consumption could also be nice. We might not have more storage. We've been stuck at 400 for a while. Increase to workshop production is also sick. And then let's go waterworks. Get all that going. I think the tournament here... Nope, there is a tournament here. We will try our luck again. No promises we'll do well. Nobody in the tavern. Go to the arena. Join the tournament. Let us see what we do. I need to get... Oops. Okay. But our swing speed is too close to be able to connect after that. I mean, it's a pretty fire combo. You guys weren't lying. Feels pretty cheesy. Die, dog! We just blocked that arrow on accident. Oh god. Nice. Yes! Didn't go too bad. Hey, there's another Derngill in here. Ouch. Oh, we missed the kick that time. Ah. Hey, Quarain won though. What did we get from that? I didn't even see. Yeah, I think to be effective in tournaments, we need to increase our one-handed skill. It's just too slow to be able to capitalize on like any openings. Inventory. What did we get? We must have got... What, a horse? Was it this thing? It's all the money we could make? Oh well. The losing streak continues. We gotta be the worst tournament player in the world. Let's help our, gonna say let's help our poor villagers. We'll just send our troops. I mean, it gives us about 10 influence. Gives us some prisoners. Not bad. And then we'll just leave all that. Although, if you have any food, I'll take it. And hardwood, for sure. Take the horses. Send them to me. Peace times are so boring, aren't they? I suppose we could travel to other cities and try and find companions there. Like you, good sir. You're a Kuze. Our next companion after this... You're just really good at combat and athletics. You're not really anything special. I think I'm gonna pass on you. Kind of just a combat specialist. But we want to find another governor as well. Another person we can pop in as a governor. What is our younger brother sitting at? You. Can I see your age? 16. You should be coming of age soon. And then you can join the fights, brother. Let's just drop our prisoners off here. Go ahead and get some, influence. It's 13. Not bad. Not horrible. So we are gonna want our influence when we go to war next. See if anybody's chilling at Ox Hall. You are a Sturgian. You are good at tactics and roguery. Some trade. You're not very good at combat. What is our... I feel like that scouting's not much better than our current party. Yeah, you're 114. You're 110. So that's not really super useful, and you're not great at combat. We'll pass on you, brother. But if we can find another Battanian companion, I will take him no matter the stats. Honestly. Decent steward. Leadership, trade, charm, tactics. Your scouting and your engineering isn't bad. You're actually okay. I feel like you could be a decent leader of an army. I'm gonna get you.
Well now, stranger.
I come from a town where every alley has its protector. These are men with some strength, but also a lot of respect, who stand up for the rights of the people there. My father was our alley's protector, and so it fell on me to take his job after he grew too old to do it himself. A few years after he retired, we had a new guard captain. We protectors, we serve the state, but we're not its tool. This new captain didn't understand. He'd come to me and say, one of the lads took this man's daughter. See that he doesn't make a fuss. Or let's have little private meetings so you can tell us what your people are up to. I told the captain that I couldn't do these things. The alley people, they had to trust me. The captain didn't take no for an answer. He pressured me. He threatened my father. What could I do? I couldn't betray my people, but I couldn't betray my father either. I took my family and left. A hard choice. Yeah. Join my party, good sir. We need to drop off this hardwood as well. Now, what do you excel at? One-handed and polearm. Bow. You're decent in writing. So I feel like you should be cavalry with a polearm, one hand, and shield. I'm not gonna spend too much money on your armor since we just kinda went crazy. But I will get you some decent stuff. You can't be used on horseback. Go ahead and give you that. Okay, and now let's go kind of... we can try and do the tournament real quick. Wait here until morning. Now this is the Vlandian tournament, which probably means we're going to be using crossbows. Which we're also not very good at. Again! A billhook. What? There we go. Oh, that counts as a pole arm? My gosh. Nice. Alright, come on, Darbod. Stop fainting! Missed! We missed again! Son of a gun! We cannot win a tournament to save our freaking life. Unbelievable. We got our polearm up. Damage with polearms while mounted. Damage by cavalry. Or on foot. Damage by infantry troops. We'll probably never be leading, yeah, a cavalry formation. But that should be a nice upgrade for you. I can't believe this. We can't win a tournament to save our life. It's quite embarrassing. And we should be able to comfortably afford somebody to raise an army. The question is who do we want to raise their little force? So if we go to clan, we could have 2 parties. Your garrison could also be better. You are making decent money now, but you're not. Status is still halted. Honestly, our medic would be the best. Or Rodan. Rodan's pretty fire. Unlimited. You can have 104 in your party. And now, can we raise an army? We can. But you need to boost your party up first. I was gonna see if we could automatically like recruit you and then just bring you into our party to level up your troops. Are you set to neutral? Yes. So that should increase our strength further, I believe, because that's technically another party for our armies. You're already getting a nice balance. Let's go drop this hardwood off. Increase relations with the notables, sure. We need war. Like, I don't want to just chase down looters. That's so lame. And I guess it'll give us some influence. Surrender or die. You are my prisoner now. We can't even fight them. They just give up. The heck are we supposed to do? Who's at war? Anybody close? Northern Empire and the Western Empire. Who's in the Western Empire? Oh gosh. Western Empire is probably getting wrecked. Sturgians aren't at war with anybody. Our strength is up to 7,200. But like down here, there's gotta be like deserters, right? There's gotta be. The search continues for a good fight. All 6 influence. I mean, to be fair, that's like 12 days worth of passive influence, so something. I said which castle? Down here? Maybe we can find some deserters down in this direction. I just want one good battle. That's it. If not, maybe we'll try to find... There's their third's army. So they have an army of 972 and 1,100. So they got 2,000 troops at the ready, which is good to know. And them gaining more territory is not good. Arba is with child again. Congratulations. They just disbanded. Ooh! Okay, this is notable number 9. That's also something that we should probably be looking at.
Stranger. I bid you peace.
Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendraic? It was a tragedy that gnawed at the roots of all the great families of Calradia, even ours, so far away from the battle. We heard that the Empire was making war on the Sturgians, or maybe it was the other way around. I thought that we had no stake in this quarrel, but... Namir? A fiery young hero from the Bani Saran asked me for permission to take some young warriors eager for glory. The Empire had left us alone for a while, and Neretzes was offering silver for men, so I thought, why not? Let them help the Empire. Ah, I should have known. The best course with wars is to have as little to do with them as you possibly can. So Namir went and fought and won glory, but also got a number of men killed, especially those of the Banu killed, and he became boastful and arrogant. And then, well, that is the beginning of the great feud between Soranus and Kildas, but the rest of the story I should perhaps leave for someone else. You guys are cleaning up my deserters. Stop it. Okay, you have 95 troops. You went full infantry after getting those ranged, which is tragic. But what can you do? Yes! Let's freaking go, boys. Dirthart's raising another army instantly. Where is he going? Kaladog is raising an army. We are instantly going to raise an army as well, but strictly... Oh, you already took Radon. Son of a gun. I mean, we could raise a third army. I don't think that's really worth it. I wish we could, like, I don't know, encourage people to go into Kaladog's army. Yeah, he already went into an army. But this is what we have been waiting for. Question is where is that party going? Where's Dirthart's army going? Are they still at war with somebody? That explains why they disbanded their armies. They made peace. So it's their full force against ours. Ooh. This could be huge, though.
Stop there. Who are you? It is better we know each other's names.
Why did he want to fight us so bad? We will take this battle.
Forward!
The days of peace have ended. To war! Yep, this looks good. Get ready, men. You guys know? You know the drill. We gotta do at least one photo, and since this is our first and potentially only battle of the episode, let's go ahead and do it.
Footmen! Move! Cavalry!
Cavalry on the flanks. We should have some very solid troops. I think we only have one volunteer at this point.
Infantry!
We have new armor to check out. We have a new sword to check out.
Footmen! Archer! Move! Riders! Forward! Move now! Infantry! Movement! Forward!
Wait for our people to catch up.
Move! Move! Horsemen! Move! Warriors! Move!
Should be in range shortly. They only have 7 archers, so we could just sit back and pepper them. No need to play aggressive, really.
Infantry! Forward! Infantry! Forward! Archer! Move! Soldier! Move!
Ugh. Those studs sound like they really hurt.
Cavalry! Move! Move now!
Let's see if we can't maybe take this hill.
Move!
Did we get the bastard sword? I can't remember.
Forward! Forward!
I was just short.
Infantry! Form a wall!
You don't really need to form a shield wall, but...
Infantry! Forward! Archer! Forward!
Oh, so much. Take out their leader. Alright, cavalry charge in. Wait for this charge. And now infantry charge in. They flee for their lives. Nice. 2 dead. That's not horrible. 1 was from the patrol. Picked warrior. You are my prisoner. And we got tons of upgrades, which is amazing. Nothing too great. We'll take the horse. Take all the food. You're going to Lanaken. But honestly, Caladog's army is probably going to get wiped pretty quick. I want to go drop off this lord before he can escape. And then I wouldn't mind joining that army, potentially. Go to the keep. Dungeon. Manage prisoners. Boom. We can take you out. Don't need to keep you in there forever. Drop all our prisoners off at Dunglanis. Yeah, Caladog's probably getting wrecked. Oh my goodness. Did we hit our next clan tier? Keep. Dungeon, donate prisoners. Boom. What? We hit clan tier 4. Let's go. 119 he can hold now. We can hold 199. We can have 5 workshops. We can have 7 companions. Sick. Sick, sick, sick. want to try and get some more archers. I would assume Caladog's army is the first one to get hit. Oh, you're connected to Hananok. Who are you connected to? How do we want to do this party now? Probably about what, like 60 archers, 25 cav, and the rest infantry? Maybe push to 65? Our speed matches. Let's go ahead and help this party out. This is gonna be potentially 2 lords we can take out.
Infantry! Attack!
Just gonna send my men on forward. I wish we could send, like I wouldn't mind just putting my cav formation with their formation. Like I get it, it's 2 separate parties or 2 separate armies, but I really don't like the split. I think it's kind of silly. I mean, it just puts us at a disadvantage. I suppose it does give us opportunities like flanking and stuff, but...
Riders! Forward!
We could honestly probably just charge them, but... we'll keep it cool, calm, and collected. I thought we had 20 horsemen. Now it says we have 19. Interesting. Our archers are moving faster than our infantry. I'm pretty sure that's because of the bonuses we give them. I might see if I can charge in. Son of a gun. Get over here! Oh my gosh. Alright, let's not get taken out.
Cavalry! Move!
Cavalry! Follow me.
On my flank!
Cavalry with me! Oh my gosh. Retreat! Oh, we lost a decent amount of cav in that.
Cavalry, move!
Just trying to level up my riding skill. Maybe we should keep like a backup polearm and shield for battles that we want to increase our riding skill for. That probably would be a pretty good idea. Okay, we actually lost 0, so all of our cav got wounded. So another lord we have taken prisoner. Let's go ahead and grab 2 more cav. 4 more cav. suppose we can just give you that. Take the food, we'll leave the hogs. 2,000 men are sieging Dunglanis. Now is a perfect time to raise an army and just see how many troops we can get. It's not going to be enough. It's 811 plus 694. How close are they? They're going to start attacking that soon. Oh, come on. To me, men, to me! Quickly! We're still waiting on 2 people. I don't know if we can win that. We'll see how many losses they take. They lost about 500. That'll put us at about 1,000 versus 1,500. Well, we gotta think about how many we're gonna lose here, too. Break in, 68. 908 versus 1356. If we can win this fight, this should wipe a huge amount of their troops. Depending on how many we can take prisoner, plus all of these parties will have to rebuild. They have 10, 15, they have 19 parties in here. If we can get all of them prisoner, well, we won't get all of them prisoner, but if we can wipe out 19 parties, take a good majority prisoner, they shouldn't be able to recruit a new force before they can defend Aster and Lanark Hen Castle. So we can take out a big chunk of their force, a good chunk of their vassals, a good chunk of their parties, and take 2 castles. This could be huge. And this is what we will go ahead and open up with next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.